Hi guys, let's work on Bye Bye Blackbird, an old standard. Miles Davis did a great version of it. Hopefully you have it in a real book, or you have some kind of book with the melody notes and the chords. It's kind of a dingy copy here. Written by Ray Henderson and Mort Dixon, two guys I never heard of, but they never heard of me either, so it doesn't mean anything. It's in the key of F. I just thought we'd try a simple chord melody. So let's take a look. First thing we need is an A melody note over F major 7. So we're going to bar the first 3 strings here. We're going to have the index playing the F on the 4th string. Next we need A going to G as our melody over G minor going to C7. So we're going to do a G minor 9 and then change to a C9 from the top. G minor 9, C9. Now, F major 9 to grab this G melody note on the 1st string. So all that's happening here with the melody is G, F, F. The chord is going to be, as I said, F major 9. Now, let that index finger that's on the 2nd string just kind of collapse and bar the first 2 strings. What I do is I let the 4th string go to the open on that 2nd chord. So here are my middle fingers on the 4th string. Let the 1st string melody go down from G to F and then remove the middle finger from the 4th string. Next is an F melody note over an A bass note. So I'm playing the open 5th string and I'm playing this little version of an F major chord. Next we have G over A flat 7. So what this is we have the familiar diminished, barring 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. I have the ring on the 3rd string, I have the middle on the 6th string. But I'm barring that 1st string, pressing down 2 because I want to get that G note on the 1st string. Okay? So what we just did is the F triad over open A, by, that's G over A flat diminished. Now we've got Blackbird. This is going to be F over G minor 9. So again, this G minor 9, we're barring all 6 strings. We've got the ring on the 5th string, we've got the pinky on the 2nd string. And now this is your garden variety C7 on the inside 4 string. So it's really this A7, like the open chord, A7 moved up, and we're just playing the inside 4 strings on this. Here we have the descending cliche thing, which you've heard in everything from Stairway to Heaven to This Masquerade to millions of songs, Music to Watch Girls By from the 60s. It's this kind of... Okay, so in this part of the song, what we're going to do is we're going to play, it's a B flat note 4 times over a G minor. So what we're going to do is we're going to bar the first 2 strings with the middle finger, and we're going to deaden the 3rd string, and we're going to have the index on the 4th string. Keep the middle finger so it's on the 2nd string. Okay, so all we're doing here is, again, we've got this little configuration where we're blotting out the 3rd string. What happens now is our melody on the 1st string goes up to the 8th fret. At the same time, the 4th string note is going to descend down to the 4th fret. Okay, so... And then we're going to a straight G minor 7, but with the pinky playing B flat. Now we're going to a G minor 6th, middle finger's barring the first 3 strings, index is on the 4th string. Again, this is probably the most complicated part in the arrangement. To the G minor 6th. Okay. Now we've got G over G minor 7, E over, okay, sorry, G over G minor 7 to A over C9, or C13 in this case. And now we've got the melody going from G down to F on the first string. And we're going to do this F major 9, so what's happening here is the G on the first string is going to F, and the E on the fourth string is going to open D. So it's, here's the middle part of the song. It's F over F7. So you know this F7, this is just a bar chord. Okay, it's like an E7 moved up. Get rid of the sixth string, get rid of the fifth string, and you're left with this. Bar the first four middle fingers on the third string, come up to an F9. So that gives us the C that we need for the melody on the first string. So it's going to be. Now we're going to bring the chord down one fret to E9, but our melody is C. To B, flat, to A, to G. Now we've got the G again over E flat 7, F sharp over D7, so you just move the whole thing down a fret. Now we go to G minor 7. So we're going to go from this G minor 7, and our melody note is D on the second string. Sorry. We're going to go up to the inversion of the G minor 7, so our melody note is going to be on the first string, B flat. This is actually an F melody note over G minor 7 flat 5. You know, if I had the G down here, but I'm not going to bother with that. We're just going to do the first four strings. Now we've got E over C7. So again, we're back to the garden variety. You know, barring the inside four. Here's our last A section. Okay, so this we did already. Now we've got what's basically just momentarily, it's an E flat 7 sharp 11. And then it goes directly to, again, the garden variety E flat 7 on the inside four strings. And now we move the chord down a fret, but the melody goes G, F sharp, F sharp. Okay, let me take it from the beginning of that line again. G over G minor 7, B flat over G minor 7, E over C7, as we did before, and then it ends on an F melody note over F6. One thing I wanted to mention is there's a nice intro, I think it was the jazz pianist Red Garland with Miles Davis. He did this thing where over G minor 7 he played Okay, so a nice intro if you care to add it on. You could even do it as an outro too. We're going to bar all six strings, okay? And we're going to do a little hybrid picking here if we need to. I think it might be easier that way. We're going to try to grab some of this G minor 7. See, if I bar and I play the fifth string, it changes the chord a bit. It throws a C into the mix, so it becomes like a G minor 7 suspended or something with a C. So we don't really want to play the C. But basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to get an A on the first string over the G minor 7. I'm going to do it twice. So again, trying for the Red Garland intro thing. F on the second string. Take that off and play the D on the second string, part of the bar. Play the third string, B flat. So it's... And all that's happening here, single note wise, is over the G minor 7. Okay, that's rough. But basically what you're doing is You're doing the same melody over the B flat minor 7, and then you're going back down. This is it's like a C7 bar chord, but instead I'm putting the pinky on the 3rd string to make it a C7 sus. And then take the pinky away. Okay, so of course you also have the option at the end. When you get to the last bit here, Blackbird, bye, you could throw that in as an outro. Okay, so that's Bye Bye Blackbird. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope you find it useful. It's a fun tune to play. As I said, you can check out Miles Davis' version. He has some great musicians on there. If you find it useful, give me a like. Consider subscribing. I'm approaching 100 videos of this type. A lot of chord melody, a lot of ideas for improvising. Ring the bell so you get notified. I'm going to probably do one a little bit later today, digging more into just some basic ideas for getting started on improvising over the tune. If you're new to improvising. So kind of a beginner level improvising thing. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate it. And have a great day.